Kenya, a land of untamed wilderness and unbreakable spirits. This is the story of Oloibon Lenana, a leader who faced impossible odds to protect his people. A spiritual guide and fearless warrior, Lenana's defiance against colonial forces made him a legend. Lenana was born into a time of both promise and peril. As the son of Batian, the revered Oloibon of the Maasai, Lenana was trained from a young age to lead. He learned not only the sacred rituals of his people, but also the tactics of a warrior. But Lenana's world was on the brink of collapse. The late 19th century brought devastating droughts, disease, and an ominous new threat: British colonial expansion. The Maasai's once vast lands were shrinking. The rinderpest epidemic wiped out their cattle, the backbone of their livelihood. Smallpox ravaged their communities, and within the Maasai clans, rivalries threatened their unity. As his people faced destruction, Lenana rose to lead them. His mission, to unite the Maasai against the forces tearing them apart. Lenana knew that open war against the British would be suicide. Instead, he wielded diplomacy as his weapon. He united the fractured Maasai clans and sought to protect what remained of their lands. In 1904, Lenana faced the British at the negotiation table. The treaty he signed ceded large swathes of Maasai land, but preserved their sacred heartlands. It was a decision met with both praise and condemnation. But Lenana was far from a submissive leader. As colonial rule tightened its grip, he inspired acts of defiance. Maasai warriors ambushed British caravans, and the Maasai culture, their songs, dances, and traditions, became symbols of resistance. Lenana's leadership ensured that, though the Maasai suffered, they would never bow. He turned spiritual strength into a weapon against despair, keeping the Maasai spirit alive. Oloibon Lenana walked a dangerous path between diplomacy and rebellion. He sacrificed to save his people, a choice that cemented his legacy as both a hero and a tragic figure. Today, Lenana's name is remembered across Kenya. He symbolizes the resilience of a people who refuse to be erased. Kenya's history is a story of resistance. From Oloibon Lenana to the Mau Mau warriors, it is a tale of courage in the face of impossible odds. Their message is clear: freedom is earned, not given.